As I said, thank you very much for that very, very generous welcome. And I'm really excited to be here today. It's an honour to be part of this panel. I'm not going to take up too much of your time now, because I think what's the interesting element are the questions and answers and listening from a variety of people. I don't think I need to remind anyone in the audience about the importance of gender equality. We need to recognise there has been progress, but we've still got a long way to go. The opportunities now for the current generation, much higher than they are for our grandparents and our grandmothers. But no country in the world has achieved gender equality, and there is still a long, long way to go. Often I talk about gender equality with people would say to me, but you had a Prime Minister that was a female, a very prominent Prime Minister, 40 years ago. Surely that's a moment to celebrate. It was. It was a very important landmark in the UK when Margaret Thatcher became our Prime Minister. Anyone want to guess how many female members were in her cabinet? 0. Yes, she had the top job, but there was no one else. She was it. And of course, the strange thing is that she decided who would be in her cabinet. And whilst we've come a long way since then, we still don't have 50-50 parity. In fact, there is only one country in the world within their parliament, they have a female majority, and that is Rwanda. This is a country less than a generation ago that suffered from genocide. But I'm pleased that now they actually have over 50% of their 50% of women represented in their parliament. But I want to try to leave on share some good news. The good news I always like to share is about my very own organisation, the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, the equivalent of your Ministry of Foreign Affairs. 50 years ago, if you were a woman in my organisation and you got married, you had to leave the organisation. You couldn't be a married woman in the Foreign Office. 25 years ago, just before I joined, we had 3 female ambassadors across the world. 3. We have posts, missions, embassies in about 190 countries, and we have 3 women heading those missions. Now the picture is a lot better. 1/3 of our ambassadors are female. We've still got some way to go for parity, but we're getting there. 1/3 of our leadership team are female. So therefore that's moving forward as well. But there's still more to do. And one stat I will leave you with. This year India is presidency of the G20. Very, very important year for India. And I'm pleased to say that within the G20, more than half of our ambassadors are female. That is great progress, taking into account that 3 years ago, 25 years ago, we were 3. This illustrates we can tackle gender equality. We can do something about it. But as the principal said earlier, we need to work at it. All of us have a responsibility to ensure that there is gender equality, men and women. It is on all of our shoulders, our individual shoulders, to work together to ensure that for future generations, and hopefully it is more 300 years than 1,000,000 years, but for future generations there is clear gender equality in the world. Thank you very much.